Vanakkam. Okay, vanakkam, vanakkam. I just found gunk on my teeth. I don't know what they put on my teeth, because my teeth aren't naturally like this. Thana, like pallu valakatiyam, palithekatiyam, like paluthudatiyam. I'm trying to say it in different slangs, clearly. Um, எனக்கு வந்து அப்படி வேற அது பல்லு. You guys know ரெண்டு வருஷமா நான் வந்து when 2.5 years now, first like my first 2.5 years of my livingness when I was alive, um, எனக்கு ஒண்ணுமே ஆகாது. That was my பல்லு that had never ever touched toothpaste before. Um, yeah, or water for that matter. Um, so yeah, that was my pallu. So I don't know what white gunk there is. It's just like I take it off and it's just, I don't know what the heck it is. It's so creepy. It creeps me out because I don't know what torture, what black magic, what info they got out of me and how they got this info out of me, because it's not easy to do this to my body or to my life or to me. It is very, I mean, they made sure it was easy for them because they wanted the easiest option possible, because they couldn't, even for terrorism, they can't put on the work for it. And for pimpism, I'm just calling it pimpism because it's the first thing that came to my mind. They can't even do the work for it. They can't do anything for it. They're just blobs. Freaking useless blobs in an eternity of eternity. And they figured out how to do it the easiest way possible through me. I had to tell them that too. What the F? Anyways, so what was I gonna say? I don't really have much to say except that yes, I do think we need to kill more. Only because, I mean, you guys are doing the best you can, obviously. I'm not blaming you guys in any of these Army Dash Virtual Warriors. I'm not blaming you guys in any form or any way. Yeah, only because I think we need to level the playing field, and it's a whole new ballgame when we started killing, right? Like, I don't know exactly what happened, and they're trying to make the pimps, stalkers, terrorists, they're trying to make sure that I don't know what exactly happened, right? But it was huge. And it showed that we don't stand for, we're not going to tolerate anything. And it was a huge stand we took, and it's legal. It's a legal stand, which is great. And those that are arresting, those that killed these terrorists and pimps and stalkers, deserve to die as well and deserve to be killed because they are accomplices. So they have zero right to arrest. And the only thing that was stopping us was black magic, which they got from me. So it just really boggles my mind how Tamanna is doing all this. Tamanna and her parallel, they're trying to make them do all this stuff when they clearly know she does this a lot. Like, it's like how the ultimate terrorist, like her other parallel that is terrorizing the multiverse, is one sec. I keep reminding myself that I'm doing all this to stay awake. I'm posting to stay awake. I'm watching Appa's movies to stay awake. I'm eating to stay awake, right? To stop sleeping. I'm doing all this to stop sleeping. So it is counterintuitive to not concentrate. And even though I have to keep reminding myself that, because I'm not the one that's doing it to myself, it's the pimps, terrorists, and stalkers, and the pisasas that are inside me. And the thing is, what was I saying before this, man? It's a huge different ball game, right? And the only thing that's stopping us is black magic, and they get up for me. And oh my god, see, even short-term memory loss. They had to figure out for me. But what I was saying is that the terrorist up there, right? Up there meaning in some corner of the multiverse, who's hiding from us clearly. She doesn't have the balls to face up. Sorry, I can't say that. Sorry, men, women. Sorry, everybody. She doesn't have the guts to face us, but she's trying there, manipulating everything here, but is safe in her corner of the multiverse. Am I being loud enough? I hope so. And look what they did to my hair. I don't know what this is. I don't know when they gave me bangs. Like, they cut my hair. Is that what it is? Yeah, they cut my hair and they did this to my hair. Like, what the F? Like, yo, halarnam arenum tonduna. Like, I just wanna, but they possessed me. So I can't wait to kill. I can't wait to fight. I can't wait to hit. It's just going to be such a huge relief. And I'm not going to care. Nothing's going to happen to me. They know I'm not the one that gets arrested if I hit. It's them. Yeah. Yeah. Unless I die in between, which I'm not planning to do. Obviously, I never plan to die in between. That's their fault. Okay, anyways. She's giving them the perception that it's never going to happen. Like, they know it's a very high possibility, but she's done something to them to make sure that they continue this bakwas and continue to move forward towards it, even though she knows that I'm going to stop sleeping and I'm going to be with Appa. She knows that for a fact. She's putting them in a purakuli. And I can't believe they can't understand that or see that, and they see that after I stop sleeping. So now she's all safe, but I don't know what's gonna happen to her afterwards, and I'm not gonna help her with it. I've been betrayed by her way too many times in several past lives, and way in the beginning, when she made me commit suicide. She possessed me to commit suicide, and then I went to turning back time. Anyways, yeah. So no, I don't trust her. I don't believe her. Whatever. And I was saying, yeah. So she's making them take out these huge, huge loans. You guys know the loans, right? But in our names, in my name, in Appa's name, in the other babies' names across the world, right? But she doesn't realize. She knows, including her, that we make everybody pay it back. Everybody pays it back, and the interest rate is very high, right? And it's gonna be tough for them, and she doesn't give a damn. She's doing it to herself, she's doing it to them. She knows that she's gonna be, chased and tortured, and she's creating an end for herself, and she knows that. She's trying to make me do that to myself by saying information. Obviously, I'm unconscious. I'm not conscious of me revealing this information, right? I wasn't conscious of that I revealed all this information for so many years, right? I wasn't. Hence, I ended up where I am in life right now in certain aspects, right? And yeah, so she is creating her own end for some reason. She's a huge procrastinator. Same thing, right? The terrorist that's out, that her parallel that is in some corner of the universe is also doing the same thing. They know that we take back everything, we take back time, we take back eternity, and yet they procrastinate, and they're creating their own end. Like they are quite literally planning their own suicide right now. They do that all the time. Like, I don't understand how that's healthy behavior. And when they do die, I've seen it. I haven't seen everything of it. I just know when they do die, when they're being tortured, like basically we're taking back the multiverse step by step and time step by step, right? And eventually she falls, right? As she should, right? And as that happens, she regrets what she did, because she thought that because she knows her end is going to be as torturous as possible as I can make it be. And as awful as you can imagine, it'll be a million times, an infinity amount of times worse than that, right? And she knows that. They know that. Yet they continue to do this. And they know in their final moments, in several moments during their torture period, when they fall, when they're, done for, basically, they regret doing all this. Bitches just things that don't deserve to be female dogs just made noise. Immaturity at its highest is what they are. So they're just putting off their end, and they're putting off their suicide. They're putting off their end. And they just realize that they should have ended their life sooner and gave us the multiverse back sooner. And that's what they think about. And I've seen that. And I don't get it. I know they're awful, but I can't believe that they're that self-destructive. There's that. And I wanted to know, oh my God, I don't understand this paranoia of things having a problem with me finishing tasks or starting tasks or being in the middle of tasks or writing things or not writing things or thinking about writing things or not thinking about writing things. Yoha had a severe problem with that. Yoha Lakshmi. See, I'm never going to be too nice. I'm a devil. I can't be nice. I love that. That's my excuse. If I'm the devil, I can't be nice. You're trying to call me a pimp and a terrorist and a human trafficker. Same thing. Pimp and human trafficker. And you're trying to put all of eternity's karma onto me by saying everything is my fault. Okay, You call me the devil. I am the devil. The devil ain't nice. You know what happens? That's all I had to do. Okay, listen to this, okay? Thing is, you know this arrogance for everyone, for murder, for rape, mature content babies, I'm sorry. And trigger warning. I should have said that before, but I didn't know I was going to talk about rape. I'm just blabbering. I hate periods. Today was a heavy day. I don't know why. I think it was the poison. Because first days sometimes are not that heavy, but today was heavy. And I think it was definitely the poison. And Vijay Devarakonda, I don't understand why he never learns. He doesn't get it. Everyone hates him, and yet he continues. I don't see. This is what Tamanna's doing. Tamanna's doing this. So, and he clearly doesn't blame her yet. So I don't know what it's his. If he knows this, if he can read my mind, and knows that I'm probably right, and acts oblivious to this fact, his problem, I'm just gonna laugh when I stop sleeping. I'm gonna laugh at his fate. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Anyways, rape, all this, this being arrogant, this being rude thing, right? It always starts off. They only have that arrogance because we gave in, right? We were too nice. When we could have stopped it, because you know how it starts off. How it starts off is being rude, right? Or being whatchamacallit, rude behavior, any rude behavior basically. Just telling someone off, or just not saying, I don't know, not being grateful, or being just not being kind, not being considerate. It starts off with things like that. Obviously, these are huge things. I'm not saying they're not huge things, but I'm saying that we can solve it before it gets to murder and rape. Do you get what I'm saying? The more and more we give in, the more leeway they think they have, the more they think that they can abuse us, when we can stop it right at the beginning, right? And the reason why they're so arrogant sometimes to go straight for murder, straight for sexual assault, torture, is because in so many lifetimes, unfortunately, we are brainwashed to think that these evil things are good, right? And innately we think everybody's family, even though everybody good is family, even though we know the bad ones aren't. And sometimes we may not feel like all the good ones are family, only because we're brainwashed to do so. Because when we did think of them as family, the good ones as family, and we're with them, the terrorist coming as parallel in the corner of the universe, in the corner of the multiverse, they made sure to brainwash us to make sure that we wouldn't be near them again, because if we near them, if we call them family, or if we see them as family, that they'll be killed. Okay? So that's a brainwashing that has been done. So please do not blame yourself, the good ones, if you not see everybody good as your family, because obviously that's a concept that you love, that everybody loves, right? And if you don't, that's not your fault. It's brainwashing, okay? One. But you can, like, I'm teaching my babies so telepathy, the difference between, Appa was teaching me the difference. Let me drink water first. Someone who loves you and who's mad at you, and someone who doesn't love you and is mad at you, in general, in any form. And I could feel the difference, okay? If someone, okay, this is another thing I want to say. My God, so many things to say, and short-term memory loss is getting in the way. This is why I hate pimps, stalkers, and terrorists, because the nearer there are me, that's why I keep saying this stuff about the stalkers that are near me, because the nearer there are, the more mind-controlling thingies they do to my head and my body, and that's my issue here. It's one of the issues, obviously. And it's because of that people are being tortured, constantly raped, because that's the thing that they have set up to happen to me, but it doesn't happen to me while I'm awake, because I watch the movies, right, and I listen to songs. So that way it's great. That it's not happening to me, because it gets much worse when I do sleep for those people that are being constantly tortured, and it takes some hours, right? It used to take Mama 36 hours for me to be awake for him to run away. So did Amma, Arabic Amma, Egypt Amma. No, not same thing. My other Toronto babies, same thing. Toronto babies, yeah. My Alberta baby, my Chola Punna, Appa Chola Punna. Great, Raja the Great. Right? That's right. Because I don't remember every single thing in that lifetime. I just remember Appa was Appa, and Amma was my baby. She's 5 years older than me, but I'm her best friend. She said I'm her best friend. I'm her Amma, but I'm her best friend. And I don't know if she's alive. but I think she is. See what they've done to me? I would bawl my eyes out before 5 years ago. If I said this before, I would bawl my eyes out. But so many people have tried to stop me from crying because if I cry, I stay alive and I snap and I go Kali mode. Can't wait to go Kali mode. I am like, yo, like, I'm not gonna say bite it either because that's just a triggering for me. But in the sense that it's like there's so much anger that I don't know what's gonna happen when it comes out. I'm just gonna be like Zen mode inside, but like niruppu on the outside. You get what I'm saying? Not burning. I'll do the burning this time around. Okay. Anyways, I just can't wait to see what I become. Like I'm very excited to see that, and I just know that I just have to. I've come to the conclusion that I like being alive. Yeah, I enjoy being alive. I do. I really do. I just don't enjoy all the negative aspects that these pimps, stalkers, and terrorists have designed into my life when they had no right to. Totally not supporting Trash's rumors here, but Trash's statements about her rumors. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Definitely not. Obviously not. I would like to very clearly clarify. No way. Oh my God. Okay, it's because the murder, rape. Finally, I got back to topic. It happens because we were too nice to them. It's because it's happened several times before, right? And because we were nice to them in the very beginning, we were nice. We were like, oh no, they're just, it's a mistake. They're not saying it on purpose. But we got hurt by it, but hurt in a way where we knew that there's something not right about this relationship. There's not something right about this friendship. There's not something right about this whatever, right? And so you gave in, they murdered you. You gave in again, next lifetime, they raped you. You gave in again. This has happened a lot of times, guys. Countless times, and it's so sad for me to say that it has happened like that, but it's the truth, unfortunately, and I just can't tolerate it anymore. Like, what is this, right? So you cut it off in the beginning, okay? In the sense that you stop it from the beginning. If you know they're bad, you don't even talk. Like, I don't like talking to them unless I get very mad, then I snap, okay? I will, if I know someone's bad, I'm just gonna go with my intuition and what I feel and treat them the way I treat them. That's it. I'm not gonna think about being kind. I'm not gonna think about being considerate because they don't deserve that, right? And I don't want to be raped by them or murdered by them. They've done too much to me, in a very awful way. Yeah. And I don't need to put up with it, basically, and no one else does. And I've realized I'm the first one that puts up with everything. So if I stop, you guys stop. Was I clear about the brainwashing thing? So, yeah, that's for the good ones. And okay, yeah. So you might, yeah. So that's the reason you might not feel a sudden connection to somebody even though you want to. I mean, not a forced connection, obviously. You do feel that natural connection with certain people with a lot of people when you start talking to them, right? The good ones. You feel something, right? It's good. Feel the difference between when you talk to people and see what you feel. If you feel pain or if you feel something warm and not fuzzy, obviously. Something fuzzy you feel with your romantic partner. But I'm saying warm in the sense of, do you know Mama has powers to keep me warm? And Appa does too. Yeah, they both have those powers. Mama didn't know he had those powers. He really wanted to keep me warm because he's too traumatized. Well, Ajit and Jana did. In the outside when I was 4 years old. They made sound. It's my business, not theirs. Yeah. No one owns my life, and they know that, and it sucks for them. Because they really want control over my life, but hello, look what I'm doing when I'm awake. It's just really funny. It's funny. They know they can't. They have zero rights over my life, yet they attempt to make me think they do. Because they're konjam kirkpurichada in the soul, as I said before. I cannot fathom them. I cannot fathom anyone bad. I cannot understand them. I can't understand them. It doesn't make any sense to me. They don't make any sense to me. They're very nonsensical. Anyways, yeah, what Ajit and they wanted me to try to show the middle finger to Ajit so that he can kill me and and I can be tortured while they go scot free. No, I'm sorry, that ain't happening. I'm gonna make sure he remembers. What are you gonna do? I'll make sure. Anyways, whatever. And so yeah, he's very traumatized by that, and so he always tries to keep me warm. Yeah, I think he has powers for that. Obviously, he has telepathy with me. And yeah, Abhi's Army dash Virtual Warriors. Can you please confirm if he has those powers? Because I'm like 90% sure he does. But I'm not 100% sure. That's not a bad thing. Like that if he does or not. I just want to know. Yeah. And apparently you guys say our name like Radha Krishna all the time. And Krishna Radha. And the entire world says it. And I don't know my mama's name. It's mama to me. See, I don't like people who make me blind. No, not a fan, man. Not a fan. What? Oh, Abhi's Army dash Virtual Warriors. Can you say Rajvinder's part in traumatizing me? You know what she did once? It was Friday. She got a receptionist job because of me by saying she was my friend. Which she's very arrogant about. She was arrogant about she was first a general laborer and then became quality control by screwing up with the plans. She's not even supposed to have a job if I'm in the second vibe platform. She only has a job because I was in the lowest vibe platform 1. She was never supposed to come near me, ever. She was one of those things that were never supposed to be in my life, that Appa made sure were never supposed to be in my life. Things made noise again. Because they're afraid they're not going to be in my life. Well, they're not supposed to be either, so fuck off. They never learn. The entire world wants them killed, and yet they do. This is what Tamina is making them do. Okay, go ahead. Go find your own death. Not my problem. So yeah. The amount of drama they just want me to create. Oh my god, totally Yoga Lakshmi, totally Sahana, totally Shalavi, totally Shinthu. Like, totally disgusting. Hashtag, they're totally disgusting. Anyways, fakeness. Do you see what I mean? Like, if I had been nice to any of them, if I treated them the way they treated me, holy crap, yo. Like, they would have been dead by now. It would have been, my life would have been great. It would have been like up there. Not there. Up there, like up there. Yeah. It would have been amazing actually. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You cannot be nice to these people, you cannot give in. We have to use every chance we have in order to not give in. Okay? And we have to stand our ground, because you only should be treated, if you're being kind to somebody and they're just treating you like crap, no, you don't need that. There's no love coming from that relationship. There's no security. Security meaning a sense of this person will always be there for you. There'll be a shoulder to cry on, right? And if they're not, and when you're crying, they just insult you and put you down and say your feelings aren't valid or worthy, when I'm being beat up constantly and tortured constantly at home and have scars all over my body to prove it, and my friends and family, kidnappers are not your family. I'm just creeped out by that concept here. And yeah, I'm creeped out by that, and they're like, oh no, you're overreacting. I'm sorry, what now? The ones that rape me, tried to rape me and ruin my life in every lifetime, are saying I'm overreacting when I've barely done anything bad to them. So if I do anything bad to anybody, it's because they started it since the beginning of time. And it has happened for what? Almost zillions and zillions, countless zillions of eternities. So honey, I don't care. I can do whatever I want. I can hurt you in whatever way I want, and I will. And that is the end of this everything. That is it. Not the end of the video though, even though I aimed for 10 minutes. What? They just made me slap myself. Do you see that? Do you see what they're doing? It's very quite disgusting, because I was gonna say, oh, because I'm gonna slap them. They're very disgusting. Please kill whoever did that. Please say how they did that, who did that, and how. See, the what, where, when, why, and how. The 5 what, the 5 W's and the how. English class. Any literature class, I think. In any language, I think maybe teaches that. When you're talking about a concept. Just remember it. Okay, please. Listen, I was going to say this at the very beginning, and they made me stop because they want people to drop dead while I write this video, so I'll just tweet it. I'll just put in the tweets to listen to Appa's content while putting it, yeah. Please listen to Appa's content. Oh, because they have a problem with you guys being safe and them not finding you and killing you, and you guys being protected, and rather killing them instead. Right? Whatever. I can't deal with their problems. It's petty. I can't deal with it. It's useless. I can't. And so, my God, what was I saying? I was saying, please listen to Appa's content in the background while listening to this, because those dip managatas. I was gonna say dipshit, but I'm like, okay, no, I can't say shit. So what do I say? I say dip managatas instead. That's what I do. That's how I talk. You guys know that. Anyways, so those things, basically sunniyamed this. So please listen to Appa's content, Appa's movie preferably in the background, or Appa's songs, or Appa's jukeboxes, Appa's BGMs, Appa's movies, Appa's award shows, something in the background to make sure that that the sunniyames, whatever they do, don't work, and that we can take our power back, because that's how they're doing this. Okay, take the person who's most viewed YouTube videos in the world, one of the most famous people in the world, take their content and sunniyam it and screw everybody over with it because it's the most viewed thing in the world. And thus everybody who loves her will die. That is their concept. And they're using those sunniyam. That's not supposed to be on my face. I'm supposed to shine like the friggin' moon. So I have a problem when my body isn't normal. Like, I'm not saying this body type is bad. Is it freeze again? Oh my God. No. Okay, but I'm not saying this body type is bad, but it's not my body type. So I have a problem when I'm not shining like the friggin' moon. I'm a friggin' huge nightlight, okay? Like, you don't even need a nightlight if I'm in the room, because I am brighter than the friggin' light. Okay? Like, that's how bright my skin is, and you guys know that from the Flying Girl video. So I have a problem when that has become this because of Sahana. Basically, when I came back to Canada, when Sahana kidnapped me the second time around, Sahana found out everything because I wasn't covering. I lost the power, I think, to cover my thoughts. And a lot of stuff happened. So I slept and went from country to country. The black heart gets cursed if I go over a municipal boundary itself, right? If my feet land in, if my feet go, okay, it doesn't matter if I'm in an airplane and going from Canada, like let's say I get on in Mississauga, right? Get on a flight in Mississauga. I'm just on a flight, and I don't get off the flight, and I go back to Mississauga. Even if I go all across the world, and I don't step foot in any other country or any other place other than Mississauga, I'm fine. But if I step my foot, Chadon's doing, because he has a problem with my foot, because he dies by feet. So does Rana, so does Sahana, so does Vijay Devarakonda. And do you see my issues here? The 4 people with telepathy die if I have legs, and so does Samana. It's very annoying because they're trying to make sure I don't have legs if they're near me. I have to post them. So I have to finish this soon. 1 second. It's 2:45 a.m. Okay. And so, okay, I said don't give in, blah, 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 the creep shows. And another thing was okay, what I was saying. Look what they've done to my teeth. Gawk. Okay, anyways. Please do not feel ashamed of your teeth. That's not what I'm trying to promote here. I'm just saying I'm mad at what other people have done to me and have touched me. And I would like to be a huge nightlight again. You know I'm going to be the second moon on Earth. Appa's going to plan something. I think I'm going to be second moon. Abhi's Army Dash Special Warriors, please confirm this. I'm going to be another moon. Okay. Anyways, what was I going to say? Okay. You have to feel the difference between, even when you're in an argument with somebody you love, okay, versus when you're talking to somebody, okay, and when you're considering a relationship or a friendship or some sort of family ship, okay, anything ship, basically. Just don't make sure they don't steal your money, though, because that's what pirates do, evil pirates. Not Appa and me, but evil pirates do. They ruin everything, they take your boat, they loot everything, unless you sing. If you sing, you're saved. Abhi's Army has sirens in the ocean. Abhi's Army Dash Social Warriors, can you please say the symbolisms of all this? Oh, they're just thinking about how to stop me from saying all this stuff. How does she say this when she's blabbering? I just do. Whatever. Okay. And you have to see, we usually think, when we want to give this person, we like this person as whatever, right? As I said before, as whatever relationship, as whatever ship. We think when it gets difficult, when we're really, really hurt or really in pain, and we're at a crossroads, or even in the beginning when you're just deciding if you want to hang out with this person or not, right? but they hurt you, and you can see that you don't feel good, right? This is what you think. This person, this is what you may think in order to continue it. They sunniyamed you to continue it because they're just bogus pisasas. And they think, okay, like the person who's being hurt is like, okay, maybe this person didn't mean it. And maybe this person genuinely likes me. Okay. Do you feel liked by this person? Is a question you should ask yourself. Do you feel loved by this person? Is the question you should ask yourself, rather than, okay, maybe they like me, maybe they love me, maybe they care for me. No. No, 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 no. Even in a fight, even in an argument, even when something seems off, right? And you've tried talking about it. And usually with a good person, when they talk about things, even if you see a good side, you feel heard, you feel cared for, you feel listened to. Do you feel this stuff? Is the question here. And Appa taught me this. Genius. I have my therapy, I have my counselor, it's my Appa. I don't need to go to some corrupt hospital institution covering as a hospital when it's really a brothel or a dungeon. No, thank you. I don't need to be kidnapped, being called mentally ill. There's nothing wrong with mental illness, but I don't need to be locked up and kidnapped and raped in a hospital. Thank you, Credit Valley or Trillium. Abhi's Army Virtual Warriors, please say who that is. I'm gonna sue you. It's coming. Watch out, be careful. Okay? Not like you have a bad enough rep already. I'm gonna sue Amir too and Yoha. I need to sue them. I need to sue them good. Seriously, I do. Okay, oh my god, 2 more minutes till I have to post, and I'm yapping. Okay, but it's a good yapping, I think, as long as it's intuition about my period, so, whatever. I did take a selfie. They possessed me not, I'm on a period too, especially, so they possessed me not to do certain things, and one of those things right now, at this very moment, is posting certain things. So I'm just trying to do what I'm able to do. I need to get the pizzazz out of me. My goal here is to live. Appa's like, my goal here, like, I can't talk to you guys in person. This is my way. This is Abhi's Diary of Ron Unfiltered. Is my way of talking to you guys. I don't care about haters because, well, I don't make these videos for them. I make it for you guys. I make it for the good ones. I make it for those that I haven't seen, I can't see or hear, but that I love. And I do it for you guys. And I do it for my animals that I can see and hear but aren't able to get to me. And that's not their fault, right? But I do this for them because it's my way. Posting is my way of talking to you guys and being with you guys because I don't know any other way I can contact you guys. So it's 2:50 and you guys are gonna freak if I'm not posting. Okay, you guys are gonna freak. I'm gonna keep yapping. I already know. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't commit suicide. No, I'm serious. Please don't commit suicide. I see it says low balance again. Look what they've done to my skin. They have a problem with my skin. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't think I'm exposing. I'm not showing my breasts or anything. Sorry. Mature content. This is just my neck, whatever, and I'm comfortable with showing that part, obviously. But they're trying to make it darker. Like if I literally like rub on this, it goes away. But they've done something to make my skin darker in certain spots. My skin isn't your business. My skin. I'm supposed to be a fucking nightlight, a fudge nightlight. I'm craving Cosmo brownies right now. I want to make some, but they're messing with my bank balance, so. There's an issue here. And possession. Okay, as I was saying, do you feel loved? Do you feel cared for? And there's certain people that have been through a lot that honestly sometimes aren't able to talk about certain things, even though they try to. And try to gauge that from them, right? Try to say, is this person genuinely, do you feel like this person genuinely is trying, like sit one-on-one with them, right? Is genuinely trying to talk to you but isn't able to because of fear of being hurt and rejected? Or are they just being disgusting and trying to make you commit suicide? I'm sorry. I'm in a headspace right now where I'm trying to make sure I only talk to people who don't want to make me commit suicide and kill myself. Basically, only the good ones. Yeah, there's that. Or okay, less morbid. Maybe not commit suicide, but are these people generally, are they trying to hurt you? Honestly, when you're trying to solve an issue or trying to talk about something, are they calling you oversensitive? Are they calling you You can't take pain, you can't take this. This is what family is. No, no, no. This is what family is. Friendship is. That's all bull. That's all crap. Sorry, but I can't say bullshit. No, he never says I can't say anything. I just don't want to hurt him. And the thing is, Abby's Army Dash Spiritual Warriors, can you please say what the pimp slash terrorist slash stalkers just said in my head? Please say that and kill whoever's responsible. And these things made noise again, so there is that. And yeah. Do you feel like these people are trying to hurt you and put you down on purpose? There's a difference. What do you feel? That is how you know if there's a conversation should continue or not, if you should hang with this person or not, to to include them in your social circle, to increase your circle in general, to see them as family, to have someone in your life that's worth it, right? The good ones are always worth it, no matter what, right? You feel that warm feeling inside. Yeah. I was new. Appa made sure I knew. But it's not Appa's fault. The telepathic rape made me brainwash me to the point where I was too nice. It was a telepathic rape. Because before, I wasn't talking to many people. I could tell who was bad, who was good, very clearly before the telepathic rape happened. So I was barely talking to any bad people. I was always looking for the good ones. I wasn't too kind to several people, except somebody in jail. I should have killed them or called the police on them way before. I should have done that. So if any 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds are watching this, please contact Abby's Army Virtual Warriors if you're being abused, or please call the cops if you think the number you call will reach a non-corrupt cop. Because I'm going to get rid of all the corrupt ones. Because no, I'm not going to be handcuffed. I'm not going to be illegally jailed for or illegally fined for going into Gunabalan's house that my Appa pays for, and that I didn't want to stay in the first place, but they purposely made me stay in the first place and say that I was trespassing. So no, I don't need that crap. If they are supposed to go to jail, they go to jail. I don't. I'm firm on that. Okay, but I don't understand. I am not trying to rape Arjun Kapoor. Oh my god. No, okay, just yo they're gonna start another drama over this. Abhi's Army Virtual Warriors, you can say what that was about. Yo, I want nothing to do with the guy. Yo, no. Just yo, Nandi, wanna come? No. Okay, no. Okay, no, I'm not trying to rape the guy. That just came out. They possessed me to say it, do it, whatever. Man. Thank you. God damn it. Like, Rajendra can go get killed by him. I don't need her crap. She has a problem. She thinks when I have blood, he's gonna kill her. Okay. I don't care. Not my problem. You got me burned during the fake Aztec period. So, I'll be happy to see you get killed. See, this is how I should be. This is the real me. See, I want to know who the real me is, because the more real I am, the more safer I am, the more better I feel. And I'm not going to blame for any parts of me that I'm shedding. And I'm not really shedding anything. I'm just healing, I guess. Because that's not my fault or anything that's wrong with me or lacking in me. And something that is wrong with the pimps, terrorists, stalkers. It's something wrong with not just them, but everybody who's ever traumatized me and who's ever tortured me, including Rajwinder. I hate her, so I'm gonna say her name. I don't remember the other two pimps' names that are putting her shit onto me, or trying to turn her onto me either. And if I said their names, oh my god, they'd be trending on worldwide hate right now. And I would love to see that when I stop sleeping. So I don't remember their names. Kiranjot, is that her name? Kiran is the other one. Kiran does turn Rajwinder onto me. Oh, we are eating food. They have a problem if I go into the cafeteria if it's a party or something, or if it's a function or celebrating something. And the function is usually based on me because I'm God. Hello. Sorry, I'm being whatever. Okay, because they're all saying they're God because they know me and I'm friends with them. No, I'm not friends with them. I hate them. I'm trying to get them killed here. I'm trying to put them in hell. I don't know that Maple Leaf Food's corny product. Oh, I'm gonna go inside and eat food. They have a problem. They have a problem with me eating food. You're the one who shouldn't be eating food. She has a problem with me remembering when I was Punjabi because I used to eat chana masala. And they got triggered for some reason because they made me say something when I was sleeping about it. that apparently triggered everybody. And I'm trying to get to the chana masala during the cafeteria room or whatever room it is where people eat. Don't know what it's called. It's a brothel in London, so I don't care for what it's called. And then her arrogant ass face. Oh my god, she's at that receptionist job. She has a fucking job because of me. And so if she's gonna act like a pompous ass, go do it somewhere fucking else and not near me. Okay? Who the fuck does she think she is? She thinks she's God. I'm sorry, is she not remember how scared she was when I cut her head off on the guillotine when I was Queen Elizabeth? I'm sorry, did you forget that? Because I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna make her shiver worse. Stupid. She doesn't know what's coming. Is she stupid? She's stupid. Anyways, okay. So she arrogant has face, taking the spoon from me so that I won't eat it, and having that cumulative face, literally, quite literally, blatantly on her face, saying, I won't let you eat that. You see what I'm saying? I have a right to eat food when that entire company lives off of my money. My money. Their salaries come from the money that they steal from me. Okay? So calm the fuck down. Get off your fucking high horse. You ain't Kalki, you ain't Vishnu, you're not Talabadi Vijay, because you're no reason. You are not worthy to be Talabadi Vijay. These things are making sounds every single time Talabadi comes up. Or I type up Talabadi, or Talabadi Kacheri comes up, because, you have a problem with my Appa being the Talabadi of Tamil cinema? Because, bitch, I like bitches. I don't like them. Female dogs. I love female dogs. I hate them. He is Talabadi. He will always be Talabadi. He is forever in the hearts of everyone in Tamil Nadu, and honestly in the world, and gonna be in the universe and the entire multiverse, because I'm gonna make it happen. The Talabadi of the multiverse. So if you don't like that, go kill yourself. Go fucking kill yourself. I have nothing against other people becoming Talabadi, but if you have a problem with my Appa being Talabadi because you're not, and you're trying to kill him for it, a big fuck you to you is what I do, and I give you. And apparently she dies if I talk back, or if I have eyes, or if I can see. So what's that face? Bhavna. She's a problem with I'm elegant, because her name is Bhavna. And I'm not talking about the actress Bhavna here. I'm talking about the pimp that worked on Maple Leaf Foods, and it's acts so arrogant and pompous and disgusting. When Appa, something came up, Appa's political campaign, and something good came up, and they're giving me shit, like, that they're treating me poorly. They do that because they have a problem with my Appa having success in any form, which means I have success. So they try to give me their cup. Fucking hell, I'm gonna put you in hell. I'm gonna choke you to fucking death and put you in fucking hell is what I'm gonna do to all of them. Oh, and maybe Rajvinder made me say that thing about Bhavna because she's trying to turn Bhavna onto me so that Bhavna doesn't remember what she did to her. So much Maple Leaf Food drama. Oh my god, the drama started from there. Fuck that place. Please go kill everybody there, honestly. Just be careful, I don't want you to get killed, because they're trying to put you guys in meat processors. It's quite disgusting. The place there is disgusting. They have a touching problem. Fucking slave owners! Why don't you just become a slave? Everything will be solved. If you become a slave, everyone's safe. You don't need to be alive. You don't need to be not a slave. Just be a slave, Maple Leaf Foods, Corny Park, and everyone's fine. The fucking multiverse would have been fine without you. Goodness. There would be no apocalypse if it wasn't for the stupid Maple Leaf Foods Corny Park location. Stupid. Oh, you make me brain dead? Then I screw you over all over the internet. You release porn videos about me. You release deep fake videos about me. You release AI, but disturbing AI videos about me. My tech used against me. Great. I need rights to all of my tech, by the way. Just saying. I'm gonna get my rights, so watch out. There's that. Oh my god, I just keep yapping. Basically, what were we talking about? Going back to the original you guys wanna snap when I say this. Oh my god. That's why she's trying to possess me how to say it. Once it was a weekend. And I don't work on the weekends. Even if I sign up to work on the weekends, there's a Mannangata sitting at the top of the stairs who Rajvinder made sure was there, trying to give me this taunting look. He's trying to get me raped so that I don't go back after break. You know what Jay Balan did when I went back to ask for Tulsi's life and whatever and shit, try me? That's what they're trying to do when I get off break and go back up, rape me. Why don't you get raped, bitch? Everyone will be happy. You and Rajvinder go get raped together. I don't care. Yo, I'm so mean, but honestly, it's insensitive. I just don't care. I honestly just don't care. What happens to them? They can't give me their crap. because they have a problem with me working overtime and getting salary. What the fuck is that? They don't decide about my money. They don't decide anything about my expenses, my assets, my money, my work. And I was trying to quit every single day there. So, honey, I didn't even want to go back every single time on break. Sometimes on break, I literally wanted to take my stuff and leave. But they heard me telepathically and they stopped me. So, are you kind of crazy? So, you want me to stay there, but you try to stop me from coming there. Are you good in the head? Are you good in the head? Clearly not. None of them are. Because several people did that. Some Kuranga Pisase quite literally was stalking me on the weekends. What's her Junbun? What the fuck is her name? I forgot all their names. She's supposed to die in January. Good. Her name has a gun in it. That's all I remember. She killed all my beloved Usan doppelgangers. I don't like Usan. Straight up, I don't like her. But her Usan doppelgangers, I love. I've had telepathy with thousands of them. Wow, thousands. I just know I had telepathy with thousands of them, and she killed several of them. Well, I'm gonna kill her for that. She thinks she's gonna die if they're alive. Honey, you're gonna die worse because you killed them. Don't mess with a woman who's gonna be their mother. You stupid? You're stupid. They have no emotional capacity to process anything. I cannot understand beings like that. Is all things that she created, Tamanna. Okay, and honestly, I hate Tamanna's parallel more. I think Tamanna's parallel is trying to set me up against Tamanna because Tamanna's gonna kill her eventually because she's the one who did all this stuff because she has a problem with all this stuff. Whatever. Okay, that's for another episode. See, if I was awake, I would make this a whole thing. Oh my god, all the ideas. I'm hoping I'm talking loud enough. Okay, bottom line here is that you feel, and you feel. If you feel loved, even when you're in an argument, because, okay, when a guy is jealous, when a guy loves you, okay, and he wants to be with you, and he's making you jealous with a girl, okay, let's say, but he's not, there's a difference, right? I know girls sometimes hate this, guys sometimes hate this, I get that, I totally get that. But you need an Appa in your life to make sure you're constantly, like, therapeuted. That makes it therapy. Constant telling you what it actually means and what they're actually feeling and to see the cues of whether it's to hurt you or to be with you. And yeah, so some people do it to make you commit suicide. I can tell the difference because I can tell the difference. You feel it. You feel hated. You feel like you want to commit suicide. You're publicly embarrassed. You are 3:05 a.m. You guys are gonna freak. I think you're freaking right now because I haven't posted. This is not Mama and I story because Mama has never reacted like that to me. He's never made me jealous. There's been no other woman in his life other than me for eternity. And you can see the amount of guilt I have because several of my babies are like that. Most half of them at least are like, okay. I want to talk about so much. So they don't insult you publicly. They don't, give you mixed signals. They don't. And they don't try to get you hooked to make you commit suicide. You'll feel it. You'll feel the hate and not the love. And I feel the difference between Mama and you guys and Appa and Dharma and Yoha almost made me say her fucking name. Did you notice that? Ava and my baby. You guys feel love at the slightest of things. Just like me. And you guys feel loved at the most. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive, right? We just don't go on a killing rampage. Okay, we're going on a killing rampage because, hello, they went on the killing rampage first. Not our fault, it's their fault, okay? Explanation done. I can't give more explanations to them. It's in the law. If they can't use common sense to comprehend this, I can't do anything about it. And so what I was saying is that but sometimes guys or girls or anybody of any gender aren't thinking about making you jealous. They're just saying, can you please take me away from her? I'm with her so you can see, or with them, so you can see because I want you to love me. Like that, right? And something just went in my head. Okay, whatever. And because they see someone that they don't feel safe with, and they want you to see that, and they want you to go and say, "Hello, what are you doing? Can you please, like, can you just be with me and stop this nonsense?" And they might, play what they might. I'm giving very confusing scenarios right now. Abhi Virtual Warriors, please clarify what I'm talking about. Please say the difference between when they have arguments with good people, maybe even the most difficult. It's been 50 minutes? I just noticed that. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. Even when it's the most difficult of arguments, how they react. For me, okay, I've went through the scenarios, and as long as I'm with Appa, I don't yell at the good ones because I don't feel like yelling at them because I know they love me, and Appa tells me that, right? And it's not the reason. Appa doesn't stop me from yelling at anybody. He knows I don't want to yell at them because they're just in pain, and I can't handle it if I yell at them. Obviously, but no, Appa always tells me to tell them if they hurt me, because that's right by me and that's right by them, because they can't handle it if they hurt me either. They'd be bawling their eyes out and getting suicidal. So open communication, honest communication is always important. I just can't yell at them. I can yell at these ones. I can yell at anyone that's stalking me. I can yell at any pimp, any stalker, any terrorist. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. I quite literally, it's automatic for me. It's automatic, honey, and I'm fine. The more you love yourself, the more you show yourself some self-care, the more it's natural to do that. And I'm fine with doing that. Okay, and the thing is, with the other ones, Appa's taught me that friendship, relationship, anything ship, you don't feel loved. You feel kind of hated on, and you don't feel good about it, and it doesn't feel anything that's worth fighting for. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get hooked onto the bad ones right now. Hooked on to anybody that is. I'm trying to get hooked onto the good ones. I fight for relationships that are worth fighting for, because I can't live without those relationships. That's different versus relationships that go and hinder your life and make your life worse and make you commit suicide. Someone's trying to make me create more drama here. So I'm not saying the name, because I don't know, because I want to say whatever I want to say and not what they're trying to make me say. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go, and hopefully this doesn't freeze in the middle, because I'm gonna really like this video. You guys are freaking out, but I think some of you know I'm making a video too. Okay, I'm gonna go now. This USB works. Rajwinder has a problem with hacking because she has an issue with not having my information, and she corrupted several USBs before. She has a problem with me writing down Appa's movies, because she has a problem with me watching Appa's movies because I'll be alive. Oh, Appave kondirkanum. Inside இருக்கிறப்பவே கொண்டிருக்கணும். ஏன்னா அப்ப கொண்டிருந்தா இப்ப வந்து ஆட்டிட்டு இருக்க மாட்டா. தலையில வந்து ஆறா பரதேசி. She dies if I drink water. Tanya with them dead, but okay, I'll take a shower. I don't know. It's a shower for me. Again, do something to someone, anything to someone who takes every negative situation you put them in into a positive one and makes it into something to make their lives better, not worse. I'm gonna stop this and start concentrating now. Okay, I'm gonna go. Nandri Vanakam. They're trying to make me forget my own sign off. Not you guys, them. I love you guys, but I hate them. Everybody. That's bad. Yep. Okay. Nandri Vanakam. Thank you.